And we're back to the second last game of the Loop region in NBA Street for the PS2 City Circuit. And for this game, I've decided to go with the Boston Big Three. So I got KG, Ray Allen, and Paul Pierce, two number 34s, because Ray Allen's number was 34 before he got to Boston. And it was 34 after he went to Boston too, when he went and played for Miami. I believe. Was he 34? I remember, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was, because Shaq was 32, but they didn't even retire his jersey. So I'm pretty sure he was 34. Correct me if I'm wrong though. So regardless of that, I'm running with the Big Three of Boston, and going up against the Pacers squad. This is 1 year after they made the finals, but they kind of retooled. They traded Dale Davis, who was an all-star, for Jermaine O'Neal, who was only, 22? He came out of high school originally. He was in the same draft class as Kobe and Iverson, all those guys. But he was in Portland, and he didn't get any playing time behind Rasheed Wallace or Brian Grant or Sabonis or any of those guys. So he was traded for Dale Davis, and instantly became an impact player. Started for them. Was a good shot blocker, a low post presence, which they never had before on offense. And he played fairly well, but this was a very different team to the one that made the finals, and it was abundantly clear by the fact that they barely made the playoffs. They were the 8th seed. Now, they gave the Sixers a fight in the first round, but with Mark Jackson, Chris Mullin, Rick Smits all retiring, and Dale Davis being traded away, it was a different squad. And this is Jalen Rose and Reggie Miller's team. By far, they've got a game breaker here. Why I'm rambling on, they've got maybe the quickest game breaker I think it was that the CPU has gotten on me. I'm trying to dribble it out here. Ray Allen's going to jack up a shot, a 360 shot. KG somehow doesn't get the board, but Jalen Rose, very alert, playing straight away, just pulls up for a three. And my 1 point lead is now a 3-point deficit. But that's all well and good, because I've got a game breaker. It's about 70% full, and a nice move by Paul Pierce. And it's very cool to sort of mix these teams up. This is the only reason why I got Ray Allen, so I could do this Big Three lineup. And it's kind of interesting to see how they would have gone up against the 2000 Pacers. Because the 2000 Pacers, they played very well against the Lakers. They blew out the Lakers in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. I think it was like 30-something points, one of the biggest defeats in the history of the Finals. And they played very well in Game 6 as well. And sort of unfortunate that they lost. They were a good team, very underrated team. Speaking of very good and underrated, that was a good defensive stand there by KG and Paul Pierce protecting the rim. I'm kind of giving Jermaine O'Neal a lane and another block there. And it should have been a shot clock violation, but I got the steal. Ray Allen, with a game breaker initiated, does a nice slip and slide, goes straight into the three and returns the favor to the Pacers, and they haven't been able to build up anything in terms of their trick points. So it's 6-5, and we're both pretty much starting fresh in terms of game breakers. I've noticed that a lot. I've noticed the CPU and my guys too, but not as much as the CPU, will often miss shots. That was great defense by Ray Allen coming over and forcing a missed 2-footer, I guess you could call it. But yeah, a lot of opportunities where they go up for a shot, and the ball will hit the bottom of the basket, so they're not really aware of where they are. You know, in real life or in games now, they sort of are aware of that, and they'll be able to make that adjustment and just flip it around on the other side and go off the glass. Up 7-6 to this point, it's still fairly close. Good defense by the Pacers. Pierce open for three, clanks it. That's not a good sign. Reggie on the other end is able to just flip it up with I don't know, a windmill layup, I guess you could call. Ray Allen, jack up a three, no good. Kevin Garnett gets the offensive board, and he's got Jermaine O'Neal on him. Tempted to shoot that jumper instead. I go up with a floater after faking out Jermaine O'Neal, and I'm up by one now. Reggie Miller, I've got to be concerned with his shot. His ball handling doesn't really concern me that much, but I've got to get right up on him. If I get right up on him, then he can get by me still. Kevin Garnett, nice spin move, but gets absolutely swatted by Jermaine O'Neal. And there's Reggie pulling up, bricks it though because of just good defense. Jalen Rose has the ball back. You'd expect him to play point, but he's really not. It's Reggie Miller who's playing the point. They're up by 1 now. Ray Allen, nice move, but gets destroyed by Jermaine O'Neal as he tries to dunk on him. And then Reggie back on the other end, and they're up by 2 now. And their game breaker, or their trick points, is filling up a lot quicker than mine. Another turnover, but I'm able to get the steal back by Ray Allen. And then he just starts to shoot a 363-pointer. That's what you do in this game, right? And he hits it though, so no complaints. There's a big block by Garnett, another big block by Garnett. And back down the other end, Paul Pierce will pull up from 20. And now that's a 3-point swing for me. And back up by 1. Jalen Rose now has the ball at half court. He's able to make some moves. Gives it up to Reggie, who forces up a 3. Misses it because of a good closeout by Paul Pierce. Now I'm running the other way. Dishing it up to Ray Allen. Gets blocked by Jalen Rose. Gets a clean look at a 3 back on the other end. It rattles out. Paul Pierce gets a nice offensive board though. There's a slip and slide. He'll shoot a 3. And he'll miss it. And now Kevin Garnett gets the board. So I'm getting a lot of opportunities here. But these are makeable shots, to be honest with you. Then he puts up a floating one-hand floater. Ray Allen gets the board, so I've got another opportunity. And then eventually I get the ball stolen, so that was all for nothing. Reggie Miller comes back down on the other end, dunks it on Kevin Garnett. So you go figure how realistic this game is. I don't mind the dunks and all that. I'm not expecting realism, but if Ray Allen is, I don't expect all those missed shots, put it that way. Oh my goodness, this is like, what, 6 or 7 opportunities? And without getting anything out of it, Ray Allen will eventually put up a 3. He's wide open, and there, that breaks the drought. So it all works out though, because he hit a 3. But unbelievable still. 13-12. Pacers are getting dangerously close to a game breaker. So I've got to start consolidating some trick points and combinations so I can keep up with that in case it goes into essentially overtime. Huge block by Garnett. Back down the other way to Pierce. He'll flush it down. And that's a nice combination. And it gives me a 3-point lead. So I can just, if I don't give up any 3s and I'm able to just take advantage in the open court and get some dunks, I should be able to come away with a victory here. Pacers are playing very well though. Jermaine O'Neal posterizes Garnett down the other end. 15-13. And I've got to find a way to get to the basket because Reggie Miller's defense is accurate. He was a very good he was very good on the ball defender on the perimeter, underrated in that aspect. 16-13 now. I'm up. Reggie gets right to the front of the rim and he hits it. Nice shot. 16-14 now. And Ray Allen's back down the other way. Had an open lane, missed it. Gets swatted again. I don't know how many blocks Jermaine O'Neal's had, but it's been impressive. He's Ray Allen forcing up an air ball. Good job, Ray. And back down the other end, clutch. I guess you could call push by Garnett. Nice head fake on the other end, and he's able to dunk it down. 17-14, and I'm closer to the game breaker, but they're very close too now. So this is going to come down right to the wire. Jermaine O'Neal, I'm giving him that jump shot. If he wants it, he'll take it. He doesn't want it, probably for a good reason. Reggie is able to rattle in a, what do you call it, like a 6-foot pull-up over Garnett. He's Ray Allen, not doing anything really special with the ball, dishes it up to Garnett. He'll go up, gets blocked by Jalen Rose, 17-15 now. And they're right back in this ball game. Reggie has the ball now. He dishes it up to Rose. He's able to cross it up. And now they're getting really close. Jalen puts up the jumper, but he misses it. I get the board. Sorry, you're getting tongue twisted here. I get the board. I get the ball stolen, and then it ends up to a Jalen Rose 3. We're tied at 17, and they're closer to their game break. I'm going to do something special here. Nice combination. That's a good start. 18-17. I'm got the lead. Reggie's bringing the ball back up the court. But a 3 here would kill me, in all honesty. But Jalen will try to go for that. He doesn't miss it by that much, but he does miss it. Reggie Miller though gets the board, misses a 2-footer, he gets his ball back, misses again, but Jermaine O'Neal gets it back. It's 18 all now, and they're really close to the game breaker. Now it's Ray Allen with a nice, very nice combination, 19-18. So as long as they don't get their game breaker and initiate it and complete it on this possession, I'll be happy. But they're trying to dribble mine out, sorry. So it's kind of a conundrum here. Jalen goes all the way in. He initiates his game breaker. Now this is a do or die possession for me. I have to hit this game breaker. I cannot get blocked or anything like that. If that happens, then this game is over. Ray Allen goes up for a clutch 3. He's able to obviously hit it because he wasn't blocked. And that is the game, and I'm able to come away with maybe the closest contest that I've had that I've won so far.